Well, it's a very, very good afternoon. Hi, guys, and welcome along to Airshow World with my good self. It's Stu Bear in the chair, as usual. And today, coming up on the shows, what we have got for you. Well, we're going to start off with the red arrows, because that's what we used as the little icon for today's show. But mainly, we're going to go back even further in time, okay? So, some real classic airshow stuff coming up for you. So let's start this off right now, and we'll tell you what's going on as we move along.
With the Embraer in sight, clear for takeoff and display. Surface wind is 26020 knots.
Clear takeoff display, have the Embraer in sight, Renault. What's the delay with it, Roll?
So to start things off, while we get a few people into the chat room and everything else, right after this little red arrows display from Fairford, I think this was 2011. After that, we're going to go way back in time to the International Air Tattoo, way back in 1992 when it was at Boscombe Down. After that, we're going to see some classic video footage from Finningley, way back in the 1990s. So, hey, it's all coming up. So, we'll let you just sit back, relax, get your cup of tea, put your feet up, just while we watch this little starter.
Rolling. Out. Red arrow. Go. 8. 9. Show starting. 4. She was only supposed to stay for 2 days. 2. Let's tell her on. Stop. 8 and 9. 4. Go. Up.
I love those radio comms. Hey, and you just saw Sadie as well.
All of the Harrier pilots in the Royal Air Force. Of course, the Harrier fleet recently disbanded. He's seen several operational tours in Afghanistan where we provide close air support to the young men and women of British forces and our coalition allies on the ground there. And of course, you don't need me to tell you.
Straight off. Good. Let it get out a little.
They work in Afghanistan on the ground.
So who?
Right. Now.
Who beat us all to it today? Who was first in the chat room very early? That was Sleepy Spider. So, hey, Sleepy, good to see you. We've got Colin Price, Mr. Black Hawk, Paul Keys, Julie Rotherham. Of course, our very good friend, that's Maurice Moon, Luke Healy, Miles High, Andrew Austin, Peter Colebrook. Let's quickly go through the list.
Rolling. Out.
We've also got PJ, we've got Space Dreams, Mason Jason Aviation.
And roll.
We've also got Elvis from down there in Southampton,
Holding the bank.
Lima. So keep the messages coming,
Letting it.
and I'll let you, as I say, enjoy the red arrows. Then we'll get the show started for proper in about 3 minutes from now.
2. 3. Going left. Now. Holding the bank. Now. Letting it. Out. Rolling. Out. Short on it. Yep. 4. 5. Easing. Up. Color on. Good. And roll.
Well, it's a very patriotically colourful manoeuvre this, but you heard Red One emphasise the word roll.
Holding the bank.
Roll.
Now.
And it's on the R of roll that all of the other pilots anticipate their control inputs to manoeuvre at exactly the same time as Red One. And
Time.
that's how you get to see the perfect Apollo twister.
Right on. Good. And roll.
Kirsty's in her second year with the team this year.
Going rolling.
Joined the Royal Air Force pilot by her father, who was a navigator on the Tornado GR1.
Holding the bank.
Operationally over Iraq in
Now.
1991. Kirsty herself,
Straight off. Go.
Tornado GR4, really following in her father's footsteps.
Flanker. Go.
Served
2,
operations in Iraq for
3.
Okay.
Oh, straight on. Go.
Named, of course, after the formidable Russian fighter aircraft.
Turning
Su-27
left.
Lancaster.
Now.
As Red 1 brings him into a 3G left-hand bag.
Holding the bank. Now. Right. Straight off. Go. Better get out a little. Eagle. Go. 4. 5.
So Reds 4 and 5 acknowledge the change to Eagle.
Smoke off.
The first aircraft with its smoke on that we see is Red 4. Flight Lieutenant John Egging, known as Eggman to us. We're not the best at thinking of original nicknames in the Royal Air Force. And Eggman's the second of the first-year pilots on the team this year. Eggman joins us from the Harrier Force, and his frontline service was with 4 Squadron.
Straight on.
Happy
Go.
4 Squadron. Again, another man with operational experience in
Hi.
Afghanistan.
Ding.
Team runner, there's a lot of running with his wife Emma, but we all know that she's a faster runner than he is. Actually, she's watching him today. But ladies and gentlemen, the team passes now in Eagle formation.
Straight on. Go. Straight on. Go. Touch. Rolling. Straight on. Go. Again.
So that was the whirlwind. All of the pilots off-rolling simultaneously to the left. During that manoeuvre, they lose sight of each other for about a
Going
second and a half.
right.
Of course,
Now.
there was an awful lot of trust between those 9 pilots.
Holding. And pulling. Up.
Throughout the winter and spring, flying 3 times a day, 5 times a week.
Red Heart boss, wind still 240, 15 to 20.
Red Hot coming.
The team have closed back up into Diamond 9 formation, the final manoeuvre of the first half coming up called the Diamond Chicane. Gives me a good chance to talk about the third of the first-year pilots on the team who sits just to the leader's left-hand side, so slightly above him as we look at the
Straight on. Go.
Red 3 this year is Flight Lieutenant Sean Cunningham.
Turning left. Now.
South Africa, who came out to
For the moment, I'm going to keep nice and quiet for you so you can hear all these great radio comms. I absolutely love
Holding
it.
the bank. Now.
famous Danvers.
As you know, I'm a bit of a fan of the radio comms and all that sort of stuff. And if you want to know more information about radio comms, how to pick them up, how to set your radios up and what have you, in the next few weeks, I'm going to be doing a slightly different feature as well as all the videos,
Hit it. Back. Back. Go.
showing you how to do all those sort of things as well. So they're going to be extra things.
Go. Straight off. Go.
So lots of things in the pipeline coming up for Airshow World in the next couple of months. At the moment, as usual, going out on 2 streams. So hi to everybody who's on the Facebook as well. So great to see you. Loads of people watching all over the world on Facebook. So thank you for joining us. We've got Oliver. We'll have a look in a minute and give everybody a mention. And then we'll switch straight back to all you fantastic folks on YouTube. YouTube is the main channel. It's Airshow World on YouTube. So if you are on Facebook, you want to take part in the proper chat, hey, just join us over there. It's absolutely free.
Back. Back. Go.
So quick mention to the Facebook fans. We've got Johnny, we've got Phil Tovey, we've got Jakes, Oliver, Therese.
Your post. Straight off. Go. Good time.
Kirsty, Red 5 at the bottom.
Hit it. Straight on. Go.
Try and take her round.
And somebody called Zahari. Sorry, I can't pronounce your first name. But thank you for joining us. Everybody, don't forget, keep sharing the videos.
Right. Now.
It's what makes it all worthwhile. So keep sharing, keep watching, keep enjoying. We've got a fantastic classic show coming up for you.
Odd-numbered aircraft fly on the left.
Battle. Go.
It's the other way round. 3 and 5
3.
on the right, 2 and 4 on the left. We need to get them back to where they should be. So actually, this is the clever part of this manoeuvre, and the real reason that we call it slalom.
I think that is such a cool manoeuvre when it looks cool from that distance.
4, back.
Even for an experienced pilot to watch this
Colour off. Stop.
quite an eye-watering manoeuvre.
Tight.
So once again,
Hang.
the blue smoke comes on.
Stop the
and
surface route, please, 5.
the slalom.
On the YouTube
Letting it. Out.
chat room at the moment, we've got Barry Jones also, we've got Richard Staff,
Go, Jippo, smoke.
Jazzy John,
Determined. 8 and 9. Oh, go.
we've got Alison, we've got GB Model Zone, we've got Joel, who else? Maurice Moon from down there in good old Bristol.
Go. Oh, go.
We've got Kevin Henry the 8th. Miles high. So keep the messages coming, okay? Don't forget, the show starts proper in just a few minutes, okay? Because today, what it's all about, it's the classic Airshow series. And today we're going back to the International Air Tattoo, way back in 1992 when it was at Boscombe Down. So obviously the video quality is not going to be like this because it's very old footage, okay? So it's a bit grainy,
Fix the brake with a
but hey, that doesn't matter. It's what the aircraft are, so I think you're going to really enjoy it.
Brake. Brake. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very British Red Arrows. And you might as well listen to the pilots on the radio.
May land 24020. Relax. Take gear.
Okay, so we're going to start the show proper.
Andrew Suddard, sporting gent this, he's an Oxford Blue in athletics. I think to fly Harry.
So, as I say, stand by for action. I tell you what, we've got some cracking video coming up for you, okay? So far, we've found around about 40 minutes from the Boscombe Down air show.
Weapons and other associated things that you might.
James is frantically going through all those tapes at the moment, trying to find a little bit more. So hopefully over the next coming weeks or months, we'll be able to include the next part of this. But for today, we've got around about 40 minutes of some great footage from taken way back by James in 1992. I think this was the first year that he was actually doing the videos. So let's get this absolutely right. It wasn't called the International Air Tattoo. It was called the Air Tournament 92. There you go. I've got the book right behind me, you see. I knew that 50th anniversary book would come in handy. So thanks, Andy.
600-ish, some knots. Increasing his body weight by several times. Pulling up after he straightened out on the display line. However, we don't often see
So
the
keep
Harriers
on
doing
those messages. Keep popping them into the chat room over here on YouTube. And it's wonderful to see our very own good friends from Plain Talking UK podcast. So thanks for joining us, guys. Don't forget, they do their show on a Friday night. And we always tend to give them a good mention. So at the end of our Friday night show, so you can pop over and see them. So thanks for joining us. Paul Keys, haven't watched Deadpool yet. Do you know, I haven't had time yet, but hey, what was I watching last night? Oh, I was watching Whitechapel.
If you can't, I'm sorry. So he's coming back into the hover, and when he's got himself nicely hovering in the middle, we shall expect...
Of course we will. Giving a special mention out today to Kathy and Arthur.
They have to be able to bow to people. It's all part of the deal.
And that comes from Lucas. So thanks, Lucas, for putting that message in. Well, didn't we just? That Christmas message. Thanks ever so much, guys, on Plain Talking. It was really appreciated. And what a great show that was that night, that Christmas special we did. So thanks to everybody that sent in those brilliant Christmas messages. Well, Oliver, who's over on the Facebook, he's got his Discord up and running. I certainly hope to have that running in the next few weeks. I've downloaded the program, just got to learn how to use the damn things.
Harrier is still the most exciting aeroplane to see. Smash
first, not only for Boston Down, but in fact first for UK, because we have Team 60 from the Swedish Air Force just getting airborne now from the left. I've been joined at the commentary point by Flight Attendant Neil Sover, who is 2-seat trainer.
Well, I tell you what, Plain Talking UK podcast will definitely give you a good old mention. And I tell you what, we'll have a sneak peek around about 5 to 8, okay, on Friday night. So we can tell all our good folks on Airshow World all about it. So, a flight sim special as well. Sounds good to me.
Engines. Each engine develops about 1,600 pounds of thrust.
Oh yes, that is the Vulcan we can see in the background. Going to see a display of that very soon. Remember, this was way back when, 1992.
Top speed is just under 450 miles an hour. Can carry weapons. In fact, the Swedish Air Force has 3 versions of the SK-60. The basic training version, which is the A. They have the B, which has got the wiring for weapon systems, which makes it a light strike attack aircraft. There's also a C version, which has got an extended nose, and that's used for reconnaissance. Strange as you may seem, the E version is for training civilian pilots. I think this team are now changed formation to Arrow. They're coming in there from the left, shooting smoke. And again, you'll see the formation change shortly as they once again change back to their pyramid formation. Tommy knows how long will a team pilot normally fly with the team?
About 5, 6, 7 years.
Full-time instructors, and again they must do their training and rehearsals in their own time outside of instructional commitments?
Yes, before they start the job, under the lunch and after the day.
Makes for a long day. In any case, the team coming in now from the right this time. The formation break. We are heading up edge of ground.
So what we need our very good James to do right now is go through all those tapes, okay, and hopefully he is looking as quickly as he can, and hopefully in the next few weeks we'll bring you the other parts of this particular air show way back in 1992, but we've still got around about, I don't know, around about 30 odd minutes worth of this footage.
Another 180 degrees.
So this is one of those tapes that I've actually restored, repaired, whatever you want to call it, okay? Some of these tapes have had to be stuck together with a bit of literally sellotape. I'm not joking. Bit of sticky tape. So it's been a huge job, but hey, we're certainly getting there. I think we've only got around about, what? Hey, James, what do you say? About another 2,000 tapes to go through?
Right, look to your left and right.
And you think I'm kidding? I kid you not. So the Airshow archives, boy oh boy, do they go back.
Inverted to the left.
So always stay with us. Make sure you subscribe to Airshow World because we've got some phenomenal video footage coming up over the next few months.
Then diving away to crowd rear because they've completed their part of the display for the moment. And now look out to your left as the main formation return again in line barrel roll. And again at the end of this manoeuvre, they'll be changing back.
The Vulcan that was taxiing, yes, it's the official RVF display that we're going to see. I think it was the last year that the actual Vulcan did its displays. So it's the RVF display and it's XH558.
Straight through jet, I understand.
Yes, we start in...
tightly tucked in.
You bet we do, Andy.
Completing a formation barrel roll.
Andy, be fantastic to include some of your video footage as well, my boy. So if you want to send anything across, please do, and I will play it. So the whole world can see it.
Main formation pulling up there in an echelon loop.
Andy, doesn't matter if it's on VHS, whatever format, okay? I can easily do it. I've got this really fancy machine that what it does, it takes out most of the wobbliness and what have you, and the red edges, you know, that you get with VHS. So send it across, and I'll restore it for you.
And they're going to pull up now for the twizzle. That's the first aircraft pulling up, rolling, followed by the second and the third.
Hey, well, Andy, get them sorted out, mate. And I'll certainly play them for you. I'll get them restored, put them on a DVD and all that good stuff for you, okay? Can't say no fairer than that. James, I love our James. Listen to this. James Finningley is just put in the chat room. He said, oh yes, Stu. When I was saying, you know, thousands of tapes. Yep. What a man.
Well, a perfect heart completes the display. First time ever in the United Kingdom for Team 60 from Sweden. Niels, thank you.
Yes, Sleepy Spider, it's XH558, and we're going to see that in around about 30 seconds from now.
Yeah, first of all, a message from the police that Damien Britton is in the Lost Children's Centre. Would Colin Maguire please
Have you ever noticed these lost children's messages? Goodness gracious.
And a message here for all managers and supervisors.
You normally hear them at the beginning of the airshow from about 7:30 in the morning. And then still at 5 o'clock at night, they still haven't been collected.
With drinks.
And then the parents go and collect them and say, "Oh, thank you for looking after Johnny."
Throughout the day, those are the yellow open-top buses.
I'm sure it's not really like that.
Airfield near the B1 and the B52.
But I do remember one particular occasion. Oh, some poor kid. It was there all day. He had the time of his life, apparently.
B1 and the B52. As I say, the tickets are £4 and they will be operating until about 5 o'clock.
Here we go.
Mark 2.
Yeah, make sure you do, Andy. It'd be fantastic to include them, mate.
Squadron.
Okay, the bear's got to go nice and quiet so you can enjoy. You can see it. Remember, it's old footage. We may get a bit of wobble from the radar that's going round. Back in these days, yes, it used to cause a bit of interference. Anyway, let's enjoy it.
Each engine produces £20,000 of static thrust. So if you just listen, you'll hear exactly what it is I'm talking about.
Hang on. I've just got to turn that down a little bit at the moment. While they play the music. Can't have YouTube picking up the music, unfortunately. There we go. Let's hear the sound of the aircraft. So over on Facebook at the moment, we've got a message in there saying, blimey, over 30 years old. Fantastic quality for that age. Well, what it is, it's been very cleverly done. It's going through a box at the moment that what it does, it sort of, how can I explain it? Sort of upscales it a little bit, okay? So it gives us a little bit of extra boost. So stop playing that music, please. So sorry I've got to talk over this a little bit. I don't want YouTube, as I've explained loads of times, it doesn't like copyright music. But we'll get back to the sounds of the aircraft in a second. Here we go. That's it, Clanad. To right it. He knows his music, does our Gordon. That's Gordon Bennett. Gordon Bennett, how you getting on? He does that Spruce Surgeon YouTube channel every Sunday night at 7 o'clock.
The Vulcan, of course, originally used for carrying the Blue Steel standoff nuclear missile. But when the Navy took over the nuclear deterrent role, it changed to the low-level role carrying 21 1,000-pound bombs, conventional bombs, that is, of course. Deliveries of the Vulcan to the RAF January 1965. In fact, this B-2 was the first B-2 to be delivered to the Royal Air Force, and therefore it's the first and last, because obviously it's the only one still flying.
Thank you very much there, Sleepy Spider.
In fact, the only...
He says he loves this channel. Well, thank you very much. Don't forget, everybody, if this is your first visit to Airshow World,
represent the markings of all the Vulcans that...
please do the good things. Subscribe to Airshow World. Give it a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Don't worry, it's not finished yet. Watch this. Come on, power it up. Here we go.
It's going to carry out a 360-degree turn in front of you, and during that turn you'll see the bomb doors being opened. And I say that's where they carry the 21 1,000 pounds of conventional bombs. Team, everyone thought he looked so young that there were rumours going around that he actually joined the Vulcan display team on the YTS scheme, enjoyed it so much that he decided to stay and join the Air Force proper, but as I say, he's looking a little bit old and haggard now, so we can't use that joke anymore. In any case, the Avro Vulcan B2 coming in from 5,000. As I say, make the most of it. This is probably going to be the last season.
Coming up in just a moment, we'll be just stopping for a moment and literally putting the next video on, okay? So,
keeping the nose up in the air. It's supposed to be for aerodynamic braking.
Just bear with the bear in a mo.
Be impressive. On the far side of the airfield there, you can see the...
Okay, so that was part one. Let's get to part two without...
four Gazelle helicopters, the runway, so the Norwegian F16 from Free Europe, and of course there's always an exception to every rule, and that's the Norwegian F16 because it does have a secondary role, anti-sea invasion role, and it carries 2 Penguin missiles. Bringing the F-16 in from the right for the first of the inverted bypasses.
So come on, James, get sorting through those tapes. We definitely want to see some more from this particular year. What we're doing at the moment, we're looking back to 1992. It was the...
Again, we've seen these.
Well, basically, it's the Royal International Air Tattoo. Before it was called that.
Sean explained earlier that it was very much computer controlled. Those
And this particular year, because they used to alternate it, okay, it was called the Air Tournament.
Putting those inputs in to keep the nose at the
Air Tournament International 92, and it was at Boscombe Down. So for a couple of years they had it at Boscombe Down. The next year the proper International Air Tattoo was at Fairford.
Selected by the pilot. So all the movements are now under computer control.
Alison, we love you. Alison Tidy says, hey, I'm sneaking a watch, working at the same time. Hey, where do you work then? What do you do?
So it's about 660 miles an hour. Going straight out of the high-speed run into a half a cube mate. And they're going for a loop, but on the way down you see him.
Couple of more quick mentions. We've got Ryanair 001,
Bring the aircraft round.
Nigel Cole, Gary Williams,
Or a level.
Piator.
8 turn.
We've also got Aviation Kid. And of course, hey, we've got to say hi to Alison. Hiya, Alison. That's Alison Bowers. Nigel Cole. Nigel Cole says, wow, 1992. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? We're very, very lucky I've been able to restore, capture of this particular tape. And hopefully, in the next few weeks, we'll be able to bring you even more. We're just trying to find the other tapes. You can imagine there's thousands and thousands of tapes, and James is frantically going through them. So when he finds the other parts, I'll get them restored. Fingers crossed. Well, you never know, Morris. With my good friend Andy Hare, we may be able to bring you some stuff from the 1980s at Greenham Common. You never know.
Reduced landing run. And very shortly I'll be handing over to the Sharks commentator, because we saw those 4 helicopters getting airborne earlier. The team consists of...
I like that one. Photo for you, yeah.
5 Naval Air Squad.
I've heard it times for about 7:30 in the morning, and you get really concerned and worried.
For rehearsal and practice times for the 1992 display seasons.
I know I'd be going absolutely frantic.
Sequence of close formation and opposition manoeuvres, quite exciting. So hopefully everybody's got their cameras ready, often within 15 feet of each other.
What a place, Boscombe Down. Look at that backdrop. Whoa.
It's one of the very few helicopter display teams.
So thank you very much, James.
Around the world. I think the other one is also with us today.
As I say, we're very, very lucky to be able to get this restored. So hope you're enjoying it. And we've got so much coming up for you today. Right now, it's the Royal Netherlands Air Force display team, calling themselves the Grasshoppers. Oh gosh, they're playing music as well. You know what, I sometimes forget they've got music going. So an amazing lineup this particular year at this... I keep calling it, you see, automatically, I'm going to call it the air tattoo bit. You know what I'm talking about. And they had some absolutely incredible aircraft, including those Sukhoi Su-27s from the test pilots. And that actually turned up on, was it the Saturday it turned up and did that amazing fly past with the, was it the Tupolev that was taxiing down? And hey, I don't know. Andy, have you got video footage of that? Would certainly love to see, be able to show all the people that. That would be something quite special. Oops, still playing the music. Better be careful there. And they also had MiG-29s. The list is absolutely huge. They've got Tomcats. We haven't got the display of the Tomcat, but later in this particular afternoon video that we're going to be doing for you, we're going to show you the departure day as well, and you'll see all the aircraft departing, including the, of course, my favourite Tomcats. The Red Arrows were, of course, were there. There was a B-52. P-38 Lightning they had, P-51 Mustang, absolutely so much stuff. They had the Mosquito. The list just goes on and on and on. Nigel Cole, what a superstar you are. He's just put a donation in, so thank you very, very much. Makes a big difference, and helps to keep the channel ticking over. So thank you very much. Just put a £5 donation, so thank you. Can't thank you enough. Cheers. Don't forget, Airshow World is absolutely free to watch. You don't have to pay to subscribe. It's all free, and you can put a message in the chat room. So there's absolutely no charge whatsoever. We do sell the odd few DVDs that go back. I think the ones we've got on sale at the moment. Well, if you want to see what we've got, look at the first page of Airshow World on YouTube, and you'll see there's a playlist there of the videos that we've been, the DVDs that we've been featuring over the last few weeks. I think there's around about 4 now, but we do that series on a Monday afternoon. Sorry, I'm having to do a bit of chatting at the moment. But as you know, I've explained so many times, if there's music played in the background, I certainly need to cover it up. Okay, let's get back to the sounds of the aircraft.
Don't think I've ever heard a Harrier, or even does this compare with the Slim that everybody knows, the Z50 series?
If you can hear that noise in the background, what that is, it was back in those days, they must have some very strong radars or whatever, or equipment, because it used to get picked up on the video cameras. You remember each time the radar went round, sometimes you'd get a bit of a doot-it, doot-it. The picture would go a bit wobbly at times. So Nigel Cole, many thanks for that very kind donation. If you'd like to make a donation, it's dead easy to do. There's a little dollar icon in the chat room right now. You can also do it by PayPal, and the PayPal icon is on the first page of Airshow World YouTube channel. There's a little icon on there. Okay, as you can see right now, it's the Swiss aerobatic display team called the Batterie Swiss. This was before they moved to the F5 Tigers, using the brilliant Hunters. So let's get back to it.
1992 display program. You've just seen the opening formation called Cross. The Batterie Swiss led by Captain Ramsire now entering the blue, still in Cross formation. The team descending now into a delta formation with acceleration velocities climbing up to 4.5 G. It's 1983 and she has about 750 flying hours on the Vulcan Hunter. Formation.
Oh, top man, thanks very much there, John, for correcting me, putting me right. Hey, I don't know. I wasn't even around back in these days. But thank you very much letting us know it was the Royal Navy Sharks display team on those helicopters. So thank you very, very much.
Low-level flight. Soloists for their 3 crossing maneuvers.
Oh yes, oh John certainly knows his stuff, so thank you very much. I rely on John, he's a great guy. Also my other very good friend, that's Maurice Moon. In fact, very, very soon when we do these classic airshow videos, especially the Warbirds, we're going to be inviting our very own Maurice on, and we'll be talking to Maurice live on air. That's something we're going to be doing very, very soon. As soon as I've got my head round that using Discord.
Now high up in the loop, another change of formation into diamond formation. Speed is climbing up to 550 kilometers and acceleration force affecting pilots with about 2 to 3 G.
So that's just one of the extra features we're going to sort of be doing over the next few months. Trying to get a few more people involved and hey, getting you live on the air while we're actually doing this sort of stuff. So I'll keep you posted, especially on a Friday night, as to what we're going to do with that. Special thank you mentions going out to Chris. Thank you very much for your very kind donation that you sent over yesterday via the PayPal. My goodness me, you're a top man. Thank you.
Change of formation into Kelowna. All line astern. The line astern, or Kelowna formation as we call this, is particularly demanding since there are little points of reference for the pilots. Quite careful. As they are coming down, now they prepare for a presentation in canal formation. Number 6 coming in over the airfield from your right, performing a roll with gear down. Ship team in formation peak, preparing for another majestic loop.
Meanwhile, over on the Facebook, because it's going out in 2 places at the moment, obviously on YouTube, which is the main channel, which is Airshow World, but also it's going out on Facebook. Could be going out anywhere in the world. It gets shared about, so thank you very much. And we've got John on, John Pruss, I think it is. He says fabulous, so thank you very, very much, John. Also on the Facebook, we've got Rod Green. We've got Marcus. So thank you very much, everybody. Lots of folks actually watching this on Facebook. If you'd like to join in properly with the show, just pop over to Airshow World on YouTube, and you can talk in the chat room and say hi to the many hundreds of people that are having a good old chat at the moment. And of course, if you do pop over to the YouTube Airshow World, don't forget, do the subscribe, do the like, and hit that bell icon.
It's been a pleasure being with you today, and we hope you've enjoyed our show.
And Simon Phillips, age 6.
Have they found him?
Parents, please go and collect them from the Lost Children's Centre, which is by the environmental hangar. That's Victoria Wright and Simon Phillips. If the parents could please go and collect them.
They still haven't collected the poor kids. Come on. Come on, parents. Go and collect those children right now from that beer tent. They're supping all the ale.
Just another reminder that if you'd like to photograph the aircraft on the operations side of the airfield, you can pick up one of the open yellow top buses close quarters.
So we've got a young man. Well, I think it's a man anyway. Hey, apologies if it's not. But watching from Nigeria. So great to have you on.
Nationality and squadron of every
Gosh, how do we say your name?
Those on the far side, which can be seen from the photo buses.
Osaseri? Something like that? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But hey, it's fantastic to see you. And don't forget, subscribe and all of that. Don't forget, Airshow World, the success of all of this is all down to you guys. So the more you watch, the more I'll do these live streams. And we've got so many videos lined up. Hey, we may even do a live show tomorrow afternoon. You never know. Now, if you're wondering what those funny noises and disturbing on the video at the moment, that's the radar, literally.
Probably more accurate to say that is with the prototype. The L39C modified it to be a target turning
Look at
airplane,
that.
and that was the L39V.
We don't seem to get that problem anymore. Whether they've got a different radar system or whether it's because the cameras are even better nowadays, I have no idea. But I know it certainly used to be a bit of a problem back in the early days when we were doing the videoing. So hey, but don't worry about that. It's the aircraft that we're interested in. Okay, Osas, we certainly will. Thank you for joining us.
Albatross, coming in from the right, rolling inverted. Gear is down or gear is up. Turning now onto the downwind leg.
So very quickly, what have we got coming up? What's scheduled this week? Well, obviously, Friday night at 7 o'clock, it's the 60-minute live from the... Life on the Bear Cave from the edit room. Okay, that's Friday night. Every Fridays we do this 60-minute show and we feature that little thing called Meet the Fans. Okay, so make sure you join us for that. I'm still going through who we're going to have on this week. I should have it all sorted by tomorrow.
I have a message here for...
I like that one, Barry. Hey, he's on form today, isn't he? Barry from Lincoln says, radar operated by Bob Marley. He's jamming. Nice one. James says, no, that wasn't the radar. That was the tape. No, I don't think so. I used to get that problem as well. It's like a strange beep every now and again. But
It's inertial navigation and attack system. It's the error in the system less than half a mile per hour. Very precise instrumentation for the low-level phase of any mission. And the computer bombing technology gives the pilot the precise were for taking the Super E's.
I always remember in the early days of when we were doing the videoing, when the B1 used to go by, it was so noisy. It used to make the picture judder. The noise was incredible by the B1. Used to wake everybody up. Used to set all the alarms off. But I know one person who slept through the B1. Oh yes, Morris, we remember.
HMS Arrow flight based at Portland. The role of the helicopter is anti-shipping, flown by Lieutenant Jock Gordon.
Oh, it'll be doing it again, don't you worry, James.
That's the Sea King in 1988. Did one tour Rolls-Royce GMTs. One of the differences between this and
Thank you, Alison.
very much a multi-purpose helicopter used by the Army Air Corps as an anti-tank helicopter.
That's correct, James. Okay, we've got the idea now. We've got the idea. Right, we've got around about 2 more minutes of this particular tape that's on at the moment. So we'll be moving along while James goes through all those tapes of his, looking for the other parts, which hopefully will feature in one of the other shows, okay? But coming up next, what we've got, it's the Monday departure video. So
Bottom part of the fuselage, and as soon as it lands, it pitches itself down onto the deck to avoid it being thrown off the side, or rolling off the side, I suppose. Braking systems of this helicopter carries, so it's also carry Mark 11 depth charges, the Stingray Smart Torpedo. For the Navy, by the way, that's 2 words. Jerry Anderson copyrighted Stingray for his Thunderbird television series. The Navy Stingray aerials at the back of the main undercarriage. And during the Gulf, they carried a United States-developed yellow veil jamming pod. It doesn't have a dipping sonar, so to detect submarines. That job is left to the Royal Navy Sea King helicopters.
okay, getting towards the end of this one. There we go, it disappears. So let's get ready with the next bit of video. Just give the bear 2 seconds and we will get it running. What it is coming up next, so you've seen a bit of the display. So with a bit of luck, if I hit this next button, let's have a look. I think it's 118. Let's give it a go. This should be the departures. So James, if you can find those other parts, it'd be absolutely brilliant to be able to feature those on another one of these shows, okay? So, and boy oh boy, well, there's some fantastic displays that particular year. 1992 from Boscombe down, and this is the departure side of things, so let's sit back and enjoy, and we'll keep giving these messages out. Don't forget, keep the messages coming into the chat room. Sorry I can't give too many messages out on the Facebook. If you are watching this on Facebook, hey, why don't you pop across right now to Airshow World Live on YouTube, okay? And you can join in with the chat in the chat room, and while you're there, you can subscribe to Airshow World. It's absolutely free. Well, I certainly hope we'll be able to show you as much of this as possible. As I'm sure you'll appreciate, it is very, very old footage, and I'm so lucky to be able to get this actually captured once again. But every now and again, because it's such old tape, it does, you get that little bit of judder and what have you. So hopefully we'll be able to keep the show going on this. That's why it's very important, if you do have any of these old tapes or whatever, get them backed up before they actually deteriorate too much. You won't believe the amount of high 8 tapes that I've actually stick together. And even then, a few of them just wouldn't work at all. So, as you can see, having a few problems with this baby, but never mind, we'll keep it going. Hey, Max Woodman, we're doing really good, thank you very much, and yeah, hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you, my man. Keeping the chat messages coming along. We've just had one from Warlord. He says, hello Stu and everybody. I'm excited to join this stream. Hey, I'm excited to see you. Like all these people in the chat room right now. Lots of people watching this all over the world. So thank you very, very much. It's much appreciated. And don't forget, we've got quite a few shows coming up over the next few weeks. Delving into the Airshow World archives. So many videos to come your way. In fact, we may even do a live show tomorrow afternoon, okay? But don't forget, Friday night, it's that 1 hour show, okay? Starts at 7 p.m. UK time. And it's your sort of chance at the end of the show to get a good mention. So if you'd like to take part in the feature we call Meet the Fans, just drop me my good self, an email. I'll give the email address very, very soon. Okay, our friend over there in Nigeria, well, don't forget, it's easy to keep in touch with the Airshow World. All you have to do is subscribe to Airshow World, which is totally free. And then a little bell icon comes up. And if you put your details in there, you should get an email. And you'll know when we are live. Either an email or a message will pop up on your phone or computer, whatever you use to watch it with, okay? So it'd be great to see you again. Now, I'm sure our Morris can tell us a little bit about this particular aircraft that we're looking at right now. So come on, Morris, what's this all about? Go. So certainly testing you guys today, so thank you very much to John Robinson and of course Morris, and also somebody called Airshow World. They put the information in as well. Hey, Airshow World, yes, hey, it's pretty good. So hey, come on, if you're watching this right now on Facebook, why don't you pop over to Airshow World on YouTube. It's absolutely free to chat along in the chat room right now, and you'll be made very, very welcome. We've got around about, gosh, I don't know how many people. There's a lot of people in the chat room at the moment. And you can have a word with them, and you can have a chat. And of course, I'll give you a real good mention, so it'd be great to see you. Well, Morris, it'd be good to see it, my man. Send it across, okay? And we'll certainly feature it. Well, I'm certainly hoping that later this year I get to meet up with some of my really good friends that help me out at the air shows, such as Morris is a fantastic help. Morris, you're my good man, so thank you. Not only does he prompt me about all the aircraft and what have you, which I do tend to forget, but but it's much appreciated, and also it helps me out in a big way. So Morris, thank you very much. Looking forward, fingers crossed we can catch up at the air shows this year down at Duxford or wherever else. Hey Alison, I'm just the same. What it is, right, I just love the aircraft, but with some of them, because I'm only just a youngster, you know, I mean, I don't know much about these aeroplanes, I just love seeing them. So, hey, I've got some fantastic friends out there, such as Morris, John, who've got a fantastic knowledge of aircraft. So, hey, that's why it's great to join us in the chat room if you're on Facebook, because the information that's coming through from those guys, and very soon we hope to be able to have some of those folks actually live on air as well. That's something we're going to be testing over the next week or two. You know, I'm trying to remember. I'm sure Alison told us whereabouts in the world she is. Come on, Alison, give me a quick reminder. She was on yesterday. Hold on a minute, Alison. Just let me tip the monitor the other way so I can see your icon. Your little smiley. Woo. Good to see you on there, Alison. Thank you very much. Photo for you, letting everybody know it's a Sikorsky S58. Well, he's asking the question if that's what it is. Let's see what John says. Yes, it's the S58. It's the American version of the Wessex. Thank you very much. Hey, you see, I'm learning as well. Go on then, Sleepy Spider. He says, hey, I'm youngish as well. So how old are you there, Sleepy Spider? Shiv. Come on then, what's the request? As long as it's something clean and nice and respectful. Thank you, Alison. I promise I will try to remember this time, okay? I've got so many things going on in the jigsaw brain. Sometimes it forgets, but down in Wiltshire. So nice to see you there, Shiv. And whereabouts in the world are you from? Andrew Austin, yep. The two well, I've got two cats watching at the moment, the same ones as yesterday. Oh, they're loving the show. Sleepy Spider, go on, remind me, whereabouts are you? Did you say you're in Australia? We were talking about spiders all afternoon yesterday. God, making you shudder. Ugh. I thought it was, yeah, of course, Australia. Thank you. Keep those messages coming. Who else have we got? We've got Stephen Archer. Hiya, Stephen. This is hi from South Africa. Really enjoying watching this show. Well, thank you very much. As you can see, we're going back. Very, very old video footage. It's 1992. From Boscombe Down, where the Air Tattoo organisers went over and put on this incredible air show. And James, literally at the moment, is going through all his tapes to try to find the other parts of this, because we would love to be able to bring this to you over the next few months. Hey, so come on, Shiv, what you begging for? That's what we want to know. Let's see what he says. What does he want? What does he want? Well, Shiv, you've come to the right place, okay? So, a very, very big welcome to you. Welcome along to Airshow World, where we certainly do our bit to help anybody who wants to, who's got a YouTube channel or anything like that. If you like your aircraft, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the like icon and don't forget the bell when you subscribe, okay? You'll get the notifications. Same message to everybody. But, Shiv, If you'd like to take part in any of our shows on a Friday night, which starts at 7 p.m, okay, 7 p.m, 60-minute show. Towards the end of the show, we do a little feature that we call Meet the Fans. So it's your opportunity to send my good self, the Bear, an email, okay? So all we need from you and anybody else, send me a few photographs maybe. If you've got a YouTube channel, send me the information about the YouTube channel. But most importantly, a little bit of text about yourself, where you are in the world, why you like aircraft, what you do, and all this sort of stuff. Doesn't have to be about aeroplanes all the time. If you like baking cakes or whatever, it could be anything, okay? So please drop me an email and we'll include you on one of these Friday night Meet the Fans features, okay? I'll give you the email address in a minute just because some people are watching this on Facebook and I can't reply to them at the moment. So if you want to take part in all the messages, certainly watch this on YouTube live Airshow now. But for anybody on Facebook, ready with that email address, okay? Coming up in 10 seconds, I'll give it to you. So the email address is airshowworld1@gmail.com, okay? It's the figure 1, don't forget. So it's airshowworld1@gmail.com. And if it's to do with Meet the Fans on a Friday night, in the subject, just put, obviously, Meet the Fans. And our very kind Julie has put a link in the chat room right now on Airshow World YouTube. So you can just click on that, and that's how you can get in touch with us. Just copy it, paste it to your email, and hey, it'd be great to hear from you. always, it's great to see our fantastic friends popping into the chat room. We've got a pretty cool one here from my very good friend. That's Bradley Penny. Hiya, Bradley. Happy New Year to you, mate. Shame we can't get out and about doing the live videos at the moment, obviously because of the the words we don't use, the L and the C19 word. But hopefully later in the year we'll be able to get out there doing the live filming and filming the aircraft and all that sort of stuff. But hey, Bradley, it'll all come back soon. But good to see you, mate, and everybody that's in the chat room at the moment. If you want to take part in the chat room and you wonder who the hell we're talking to, if you're on Facebook, well, I'm talking to all the fantastic people right over here on Airshow World on YouTube. So just pop along and subscribe to Airshow World and put a few messages in the chat room, and we'll certainly give you a good mention. Just like Sleepy Spider. Who else have we got? Elvis. Andrew Austin. Hey, the list goes on and on. Great to have you on. Alash, nice to see you. Asking the question, hey, is this happening now? No, what we're doing, we're live with the Bear from the edit room, and we're looking back on an absolute old classic Airshow series, okay? So we showed a little bit of the Airshow, which it Boscombe down back in 1992, and this particular section at the moment, it was the departure day of the Airshow on the Monday, okay? It was Monday the 15th of June 1992. Crazy, long time ago. And you can see that aircraft that's just to the left hand side. That was the aircraft that came in at the same time as the Su-27. So hopefully on another show we'll be able to show you that very video with the display and what have you of the Su-27, okay? The Russian test pilots. And of course, we've got to give a special mention to our friendly guys there, the Friendly Sky Channel over there in Japan. So, hey guys, great to see you on today. Thank you very much for putting the message in the chat room. Great supporters of Airshow World. So, Friendly Sky Channel, big thumbs up. Check them out. Thank you very much, John, letting everybody know it's that particular aircraft I was just talking about. It was the TU-134. And hopefully we'll see that depart very, very soon. Don't forget, gang, if you put a message in the chat room, as always, make sure it's there's no spam or anything like that, or it just drives the system crazy. Drives my eyes loopy as well. I'm looking at S-spans and going, what the heck? But as always, hey, everybody does. We've got a fantastic community here, but always think and always make sure it's respectful to everybody. Or else Julie will hit you with a spanner. We love you, Julie. Keep it up. So then, Sleepy Spider. Talking quietly so I don't wake him up. Scared of spiders. Sleepy Spider over there in Australia. Well, if you like C5 galaxies and all of that, you've come to the right place. I tell you, we've got so many videos of those from Mildenhall, okay? Because, hey, we're really lucky here in the UK. We've got air bases all over the place, and in fact, Mildenhall and Lakenheath. Mildenhall has the tankers, and of course Lakenheath has those fantastic F16s. So what a place to go to. So hopefully in this springtime that's where I'll be. But if you like C5s and the A's and those real noisy ones, I'll definitely sort some out for you, and we'll feature them. Can't put them on today, but I'll certainly feature them maybe tomorrow afternoon, okay? Well, Sleepy Spider, you'll see lots on here. So, I'll tell you what, I'll dig some out for you tomorrow afternoon, okay? So keep those messages coming in the chat room, and if you're just watching this wherever you are in the world and you're on YouTube, just put a message in the chat room and let us know what part of the world you are, and we'll definitely give you a quick mention, okay? Yes, Andrew. Andrew is saying Lakenheath will be getting the F-35s later this year. Yeah, it's looking like you're talking around about November, aren't they? November, maybe December. So that should be a pretty damn busy, a great place to go. We'll be there, don't you worry. So then, quick mention, okay, before we get to the next feature, let you know what to do, what Airshow World's up to and all that good stuff. Don't forget, there's a Facebook group, okay? It's called Airshow World Fan Page. It's an actual group, so you can post your photographs, you can have chats and all sorts of good stuff, okay? If you haven't already joined it, pop over right now, and I'll tell you what, while we're actually live, I'll let you in, okay? So if you'd like to join that and join in with all the fun on the actual Facebook group, simple as Airshow World Fan Page. Do a search for that, and either myself or Julie or one of the other admins will certainly let you in. I'll do it right now for you if you want to pop over. I'll get a message on the computer saying, hey, Fred wants to be let in. Oh, actually, Fred can't come in. Fred the Ted. We all know about Fred the Ted. You know, my sort of friend with the 8-band radio scanner that drives me crazy when I'm at the live filming. I won't let him in. No, seriously, if you'd like to join, just pop over right now, okay? But keep on watching. We've got loads more to come on the show this afternoon, so keep those cups of teas come. Actually, my tea's gone cold. I've drank it all, though. Barry Jones, we've already done it, mate. We've already featured the electric lightnings. We've done that. Bet you'd like to see it again sometime. Promise you, we will do, okay? At some point. I think we featured it on a Friday night show a few weeks ago. Well, we got a special mention here. So FTS says, hello from Chloe, aged 9. And she's watching this with her dad. So, hey, Chloe, how fantastic to have you on here today. And thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget, hit the subscribe, okay? The bell icon and all that good stuff. Your dad will get the notifications when we're actually live. That's why it's very important to, at all times, when you put a message in the chat room, keep it respectful at all times. We've got all sorts of people watching, and we don't want to offend anybody. Also in the chat room just popped up, we've got S Dad saying hello to you. Thank you for joining us. Let us know where in the world you are. Don't forget, subscribe. Everybody, keep subscribing to Airshow World. Let's see if we can get up to 100,000 subscribers, okay? That'd be rather cool, wouldn't it? Two right, S Dad. There we go. 2 hellos. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe. Well, you're really splashing out there, Julie, on the pot noodle for tonight. Ooh, can't beat a pot noodle. Here she comes, the wonderful Vulcan. If you're late joining us, hey, you missed the display of this, but I think we've got another display coming up a little bit later when we show you the air show from Finningley. That's coming up just a little bit later on. Richard's staff, I'll tell you a funny story in a minute, okay, about sea bass. CJ, a very good afternoon to you and Happy New Year. Oh, mamma mia, what a sound. And if you're going to depart from an air show, you know, do it in style. That was wonderful. Okay, quick story for you, Richard. Years ago, I was on the end of this pier, trying to remember whereabouts it was, and these guys were there fishing, you know, and I knew nothing about fishing or whatever. I used to go fishing in the early days with my brother, but I didn't know what sort of fish there were or anything like that, so I think it was on Bournemouth Beach, Bournemouth Pier, I think, or Boscombe, somewhere like that. So, went in, had a drink from the bar, and I said to the guy, I said, can I have a beer, please? He said, yeah, sure, no problem. Then he started talking about the guys who were fishing just round the back. And he said, oh, yeah, they're fishing, you know, they're getting all sorts. He said, what were they fishing? I said, he said, was it Baz? I said, no, I'll just have any sort of beer. I'm not too bothered. He said, no, you idiot, we're the fishing for Baz. Honestly, that's a true story. Yeah, I used to go fishing with my brother when I was very, very small, you know, and always used to seem to be like in the middle of winter, and would be there fishing and what have you, mainly go for pike and stuff like that, and you know, a bit squeamish, and the water bailiff chap comes along and said, oh, I can sort those out. He gets the knife and boom, straight in the head, pulls it back, he says, there you go. Always remember, it was a place called Water Newton. Don't know if any of you guys know that. It's I think it's near Peterborough, not far from the airbase down there. What's it called? RAF Wittering. That's it. Years ago, I used to do lots of water skiing in this lake we used to have. I think it was called Church Wilne over near Nottingham, and they used to have lots of pike in there. And I was just about to start doing the water skiing and just about to go in the water, and I noticed all these fish. It was a real calm day. So I was a bit, I'm not sure about going in there. I said, you'll be fine. I said, why have they all got chunks out of them? You know, they got bits missing, the fish. He said, that's the pike. They'll eat anything. I tell you what, I'd never water skied so well in all my life. I was too scared to come off. Don't tell them your name, Pike. Yeah, it's just a bit of breakup on the internet at the moment. It's still saying excellent connection, but hopefully that'll clear itself. Hey, what is it? Oh, you're joking. It's Tuesday afternoon. And Oliver, just to let you, Oliver's watching this over on Facebook, and he's a big fan. He's great at using Discord. So, Oliver, just to let you know, I am currently, this week I should get Discord up and running, okay? So, it's going to be a test, so you might not be able to find me at the moment, but I will appear soon. Beautiful. I just love the F111s, fantastic planes. So yes, there is a little bit of lagging at the moment. I'm currently trying to sort that out. Well, if you're watching this currently over on Facebook, we're going to believe in you on Facebook. But hey, we've still got lots more to come this afternoon. We've still got Finningley Airshow. That's coming up very, very soon. But if you're watching on Facebook, you'd like to continue watching, please switch over right now. It's going to be exclusive to YouTube only. Okay, so if you'd like to continue watching and you're watching this on Facebook, you must tune over right now to Airshow World on YouTube. Okay. So thanks to everybody that's been watching this on Facebook, but we'll be closing Facebook in 30 seconds time, okay? So join us. You can continue watching, but it's going to be exclusive to YouTube in 20 seconds from now, okay? Don't you worry, if you're watching on YouTube, we ain't going nowhere.
Now for Bryce.
So Oliver, get yourself over right now. Oliver and all his army and everybody, get yourself over right now to YouTube. And of course, what else could it be but it's Airshow World.
Yeah, the problem is the controlled airspace just to the north of you. They won't take you at anything under 210.
So right now, exclusively to YouTube only. So thank you very much, everybody that's on the YouTube. Let's go full screen. There we go. Hiya Kate, nice to see you. Have you just popped over from Facebook? Hopefully we'll get a few more people joining in the chat room now who've just popped over from the Facebook live stream. That's now closed. But hey, we've still got loads more video to come for you right here. Exclusively only on YouTube right now. Good afternoon to you, Robert. Robert Batista, nice to see you as well, as usual. Have a good day, man. Now, these aircraft that are taxiing out, the Crusader, wow. I'm not sure whether I've actually featured it before, but I've got a fantastic bit of video of one of these landing after their display over at, what was it, 1998, I think, at Fairford. And he had a very, very bumpy landing, to say the least. In fact, it was so bumpy, he destroyed the tyre, ripped a bit of the runway up. Now we're talking. What an aircraft. The wonderful Victor. Hey guys, have you ever seen the accidental takeoff of that at Bruntingthorpe? If you haven't, hey, we'll feature it one of these days for you. So what happened? Hey, it's not Bruntingthorpe we're looking at. I bet James will be able to explain this one to us. So 1992, was it still in service back in those days? We're talking about the Victor. So I'm sure John or Morris or James, who was actually filming this, will be able to let us know. I was getting all excited thinking it was going to take off, but 1992, was it still in service then? Was it still flying? So come on, James, let us know about that. So then, what year was it that the Victor actually stopped flying? There we go. That's something for you to get on your Google and let everybody know in the chat room. Thank you very much there, John Robinson. It says October 1993, the last Victor was retired. So the question is... So of course, back in 1992, it was still in service. Yeah, I appreciate that, Morris. He said, hey, I wouldn't know. It's too modern for him. Morris is our expert when it comes down to the Warbirds. And hopefully very, very soon, we'll be able to get Morris live on the one of these live streams. So hopefully our James will be able to give us the answer as to why it didn't take off. Because he was actually there filming this, so thank you very much, James. So over the last few years, literally, I've been capturing lots of these fantastic old High 8 and VHS tapes and all the rest of it, restoring them so that we can bring them back to life so you guys can actually see them. Thank you very much there, Richard Staff. Doing that reply back to Skids. Yes, you're absolutely right. We featured a Lightning a couple of weeks ago, but I don't believe there was one at this particular air show. Hey, I've just worked it out. So Kate, that's in the chat room right now, that must be Oliver. Hiya. And of course, he's got that Discord channel at the moment that I'm trying to get my head around. So once I've got that all sorted there, Kate or Oliver, we'll get you to, yeah, we'll get it all working, okay? What's this we see in front of us? That's the wonderful Buccaneer. Now I know why you call yourself Sleepy Spider. Goodness gracious, it must be. So if it's getting towards 3:30 in the afternoon here in the UK, goodness gracious, it must be about 2 o'clock in the morning where you are. So well done. We'll be calling you Fast Asleep Spider in a minute, but fair play to you, my man. Good to see you on. So what time is it over there in Australia where you are, Sleepy Spider? Is that all? All right. So it's 11:22. Of course, you're Western Australia, aren't you? Right, makes sense. Now, this particular weekend, it was the, now, James was telling me about this earlier. I'll tell you in a second. So this particular weekend, James had a real, he wasn't sure where to go, really. I think you picked the right place there, James. But they had a special send-off over at Coningsby for the final flights of the Phantoms that you're looking at right now. They did this fantastic fly past. How many were there, James? So it was a bit of a dilemma for James. He wanted to be in two places at once. But hey, how often have we wished that? Neil Hubbard says, I wish it was 1997. What is that, Neil? Let us know. What's special about 97? Let us know. Put it in the chat room right now. Sorry, Neil. 1977. It's okay. Looking at all these fantastic aircraft, you know, my eyes are doing strange things. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh, to have been halfway down the runway to get a photograph of that would have been absolutely incredible. I've seen photographs of that particular Phantom, that blue Phantom on the ground before, but do you know what? I didn't realise we had that. So James, my God, whoa! Made my day. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, my boy. Aha, so we're talking about music, are we? The Skids. What did the Skids do? Did they do the Valley of the Dolls? Is that right? Well, photo for you, that would have been an incredible shot, wouldn't it? Hey, if any of you guys actually got that particular photograph, or any photographs of that wonderful blue Phantom, especially when it was taken off from Boscombe down, hey, post it on the Facebook group. It'd be fantastic to see it. We'll tell you all about the Facebook group in just a moment. Into the valley, that was it. Into the valley. I'm not going to start singing, but yes, I've got it in my head now. Oh, the tape's going to stop. That's it. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't think we have that last little bit on there. What a shame we missed the takeoff of that. But hopefully, James is currently going through all his tapes at the moment. And hopefully he'll pop them across to me in the very near future. And we'll be able to feature the next part of that. So just a little bit later. Hey, so... keep tuned to Airshow World. We've got more, though, to come today. What else have we got? Oh, yes, we've got Finningley. Oh, God, I wish that tape hadn't finished at that particular point. But that was the old problem in those days, wasn't it, if you were filming on tape? But I'm sure James is frantically going through his collection back there at base. So, James... hey, I'll leave that one to you, okay? If you can find those out, I'm sure everybody on Airshow World will appreciate it. Pop it over and I'll get it captured and make it safe for you, okay? So we'll do that. Hope the tape's not all stuck and all there. Right, what have we got coming up next? Oh yes, of course, I said it was Finningley. So that's where we're going to in around about 10 seconds from now. So what have we got? Let's have a look. Finningley edited. Right, it should be this one. Let's have a look. Just bear with the bear, as we always say. Let's give it a go. This should be it. So as you can see, what's the date? It's the 18th of September 1993. And our intrepid cameraman, James, was 10 foot up in the air. So, of course, for anybody who doesn't know, Finningley is now it's now known as Robin Hood Airport, Doncaster. Okay. Very nice part of the countryside. Also known as Doncaster Sheffield Airport. Is that right, John? Thank you very much. Literally going right over the top. So stay with us. What have we got in this section? Well, we've got a little bit of the air show. And I think we've got some departure stuff as well. So, hey, it's all coming your way. I just hope I put the right one in to start off with.
It's the next right, only parking in Charlie dispersing, which is about 300 yards on your left-hand side. I think that's it, Marshall running out there.
Notice the radar, okay? So every time that radar actually points at us, you can hear that jip, jip. And occasionally on the video, you may get a little bit of disruption, like we were telling you about earlier.
Formation, Finley ground, roger, runway 20, QFE 1021, QNH 1022, taxi. 1021, runway 20, ready, taxi.
patch it out based on the fluid. Stop rebumps. Very used to rebumps.
Well, I'm sure Morris is certainly enjoying this bit. This is up Morris's street. And some very nice slow passes as well. You know what, Richard? I've just noticed that as well. The temperature is dropping. Goodness gracious. I'm going to have to switch the heating on. I was getting really hot earlier when the sun was out. It's been a beautiful day over here at East Mids Airport, but it's certainly starting to drop a little bit now. Beautiful sound. Well, I certainly hope it's not buffering or what have you, and you get in the picture okay once again. Don't forget, it's very old video footage this, but hopefully YouTube is behaving itself. I think around about an hour ago we're having a couple of problems, but I think that's all sorted. Seems to be, well, it says excellent connection, so hopefully it's all working okay. Thank you, Julie. Well, I did stop the Facebook for a while, but it's currently going back out again on Facebook. So wherever you're watching this, thank you for joining us. We're on YouTube. That's where all the chat's going on at the moment. But also it's going out on Facebook, so thank you for joining us on there. James, if you're watching this, I sent you a quick message. James, if you can do the sharing, it'd be much appreciated. He knows where to share these videos. I haven't got a clue. So, Morris, tell us a little bit about this particular aircraft we're looking at the moment. Thank you very much, Morris. Morris says, hey, that black Blenheim we were just looking at is the second one restored after the first crashed at Denham. Thank you very much, Morris. Can't wait to get Morris live on the air. That is going to be brilliant. Looking forward to that. So I don't know how far James actually followed this down, but look for the radar. And every time it points towards us, that's where you get that chink, chink, you notice. There. And just useless information here, but just over to the western part over there is the jockey, the Northern Jockey School. Why do I mention that? I think Julie knows the reason. Spent quite a bit of time up there with Heather a couple of years ago. Yeah, that's a point. I've not seen Phoebe for days and days. So Phoebe, wherever you are, we're missing you. I hope all's well, okay? Hey, control those children, please. You can see how high James is, look. You can see the tops of people's heads. Hey, that young man down there. Get a hat on. You don't want to burn the top of that head of yours. We'll probably get Phoebe on just a little bit later. She'll probably, she has a phone with her, you see, so when she goes to the bus, she'll get that message saying, hey, Airshow World is live. So as I'm sure you all know, Finningley, the air shows there, they kept going till, was it around about 95, 96? And then, of course, it switched over to the fantastic RAF Waddington air shows. And as you very well know, we've featured, I'm a massive fan, or was a big fan of the RAF Waddington air shows. Hey, I love her. I love this lady. In the chat room right now, we have Airshow World super fan herself. That's our wonderful Phoebe. Hey, Phoebe. Happy New Year to you. Well, Phoebe, say hi to your friend from my good self, Stu Bear, okay? Now Phoebe, she takes fantastic videos and photographs as well, and she very kindly sends them across to Airshow World. So hey Phoebe, when we can get out, when you can go out filming and stuff like that again, send them across, and we'll certainly feature them. One of my favourite memories of last year was when I was at Manchester. I think it was mid-October. And I was filming the aircraft on the south side. It was a live stream and what have you. And on the other side was Phoebe. She was waving as hard as she could. We got her on live filming. Absolutely loved it. So that's what Airshow World is all about. It's getting you guys involved as much as possible. So Phoebe, great to see you on.
Watch all these.
Of course it's not live there, Ben Evans. Absolutely not. Hey, we're live from the edit room talking to all these great folks. You've got the bear in the chair live from the edit room, and we're going back in time. It's 1993, September, and it's RAF Finningley. So thank you, Ben. Thank you for joining us. Ben, I can't remember for the life of me where you are in the world. Let me know. But wherever you are, have yourself a fantastic afternoon, and Happy New Year to you. Gotcha, you're from Wales. Well, it's great to have your company there, Ben, and thank you for joining us. You've got a cat/rabbit phone case. Oh, listen to this. Crikey! There's somebody stood higher than James. What's that all about? He must be 20 foot in the air. Thank you very much, James. Appreciate it. James says, hey, the tall guy, that was his mate Jeff. He was videoing as well. My God, he was higher up than you were. Don't forget, Sleepy Spider. When you put a message in, make sure it's a proper message, okay? Or else Julie will come out with that spanner, all right? So don't forget, Sleepy Spider. Make sure you put a proper message in. Thank you very much. Hey, keep those children in control, please. Get them an ice cream or something, you know? That's what you can hear in the background. Well, I'd imagine it certainly looks a lot different to this right now. Now it's a civil airport. You can tell it's all military at this particular time in 1993, but I actually went there around about 4 years ago, no, 3 years ago, when I mentioned Heather, which she was at the jockey school. And I think I went down this particular bit where James is actually filming from. There's a little side road, takes you down there. You can still get down there, but it's very overgrown nowadays with high bushes and all the rest of it. There is a really good spot where you look directly down the runway from the western side. I also noticed that, but quite difficult for parking though. Don't mention ice creams to Morris. I knew he'd say something. When we used to be at the Airshow, that's Morris and myself talking about, say, Waddington Airshow. Every time the ice cream man went round, you know, you could hear it. Morris was out there like a shot saying, hey, do you want an ice cream, Stu? Do you want... Yeah, no problem, you know. There was one thing, though, that always used to happen. I always used to end up being really ill the next day. Couldn't work it out. Why was I always ill at the Airshows? The stomach was off and what have you. I discovered that, you know, Mr. Whippy and all the rest of it, for some reason my stomach was allergic to it. Love that. If you're watching this right now on Facebook and you wonder who I keep talking to in the chat room, well, it's the chat room that's on YouTube. So if you'd like to join in on the chat on YouTube, just pop across right now. It's Airshow World, obviously that's what it's called. It's Airshow World, and it's going out live right now on YouTube. Of course, as well as going out on Facebook and goodness knows where else. So at this very moment, we've got James. He's currently sharing this to as many places as possible. So thank you, James. Keep it up. Keep on sharing. Everybody else, please share the video. Clear your mind, young Henry. I'm sorry, Kevin. Kevin Henry VIII. He says, who mentioned whips? I said whippy. You know, the, those things. The eye screams. Oh dear. Set the stomach off already. Thank you very much for putting the message in there. David Harrison says, spent many a happy year at Finningley. Great memories. Well, pleased we can bring back these memories to you. Thank you to James. It's 1993. Earlier in the show, we were doing Boscombe Down. That was 92. Just had a message come through from, I think it's Adolescent, something like that. Fernandez saying, where is this presentation at? Well, my good self here at the moment. You've got the bear in the chair. I'm live next to East Midlands Airport, but what you're watching, it's called Live from the Edit Room, and we're going back in time, and this is Finningley Airshow 1993. Thank you very much. Les York says, awesome footage. Thank you for putting this on today. That's all right. It's a pleasure. Thank you. Just having a quick word with a couple of people in the Facebook right now. So thanks for joining us on Facebook as well. Going out on 2 live streams right now. And of course, talking of Facebook, don't forget, the fans of Airshow World started this, it's called the Airshow World fan page, okay? So if you'd like to join that, please do pop over there right now. And while it's in my head, and I'm next to the computer, obviously doing all of this for you, I'll let you straight in, and it's called, don't forget, Airshow World fan page. So if you're watching this on Facebook, you'd like to join, please do. I'll let you straight in. But of course, don't forget, we've got our own official Airshow World. It's not a group, it's an actual page. So you can't, I don't think you can post actually things on the official Airshow World fan page, but of course on the group you certainly can. So please pop over, join that, and I'll let you straight in. Let's see if anybody's there banging on the door now.
QFE 1021, service wind 150, 6 knots. Foxtrot 89 Hotel is 10 miles to the north and carrying back to Scampton.
Okay, Oliver, we'll let you straight in, okay? Oliver's just asked, he said, hey, can I join? You betcha, he's knocking on my door. Come on, let him in. There we go. Oliver, you're now a member of Airshow World fan page. Simple as that. If anybody else wants to join, you're watching this on Facebook, even if you're on YouTube, and you've got Facebook, why not pop along? You can post photographs, all sorts of things. Look at this fly past. Whoa-wee. Okay, Alan. There we go. I've got so many people. So many people knocking on the door at the moment. So, Alan, let's let you in as well. There we go, Alan. We've let you through. So if anybody else, if you'd like to join the Airshow World fan page right now, don't forget, it's a group, so you can post things. And it'll be an absolute pleasure to have you on there, okay? So don't forget, it's called Airshow World fan page. Pop over. I'm sure Julie's also put a link into the YouTube channel at the moment in the chat room. But if you're watching this on Facebook, pop over. And while I'm looking at the page, I'll let you straight in, okay? Certainly keeping us busy today, so hope you're enjoying this afternoon's live show. Phoebe, you take care. Thank you for popping in. It's always a pleasure to see her, and I wanted to wish her a happy new year as well, so thank you for joining us, Phoebe. And don't leave it so long next time, and get some extra batteries sorted out.
QFE 1021, service wind is southerly 6 knots, so you're clear. Diary's McLeod to ground. Follow Roger. Down step 1.
I don't think there's been much flying around at East Mids today. I've got my headphones on, so I'm not really too sure, but it's pretty quiet. It's very quiet at the moment. The only time it's busy is when it's pitch black. Very, very busy at night with all the cargo flights. So when we can go out and about filming again, we certainly will, especially in the springtime when it's light until 9 o'clock. Anyway, let's get back to the aircraft so you can hear this. No, definitely not a 12-hour stream today. Goodness gracious, hey. Our good friend from Big Jet TV on Saturday. That was incredible. He did nearly 12 hours. Fair play to you. I take my hat off to you there, Jerry. Well done. That was on Saturday. He was doing a video from Heathrow Airport. So no, definitely the bear can't go for 12 hours, I tell you. Hey, how do we say this? Mr. Mustang Thorpe. I'm sure that's what it is. Not very good with my glasses and my eyes, I tell you. But what did he say? Yeah, I flew few into East Mids this morning. And his arms are tired. Hey Andrew, you were here. You were there at Finningley this particular year. Look at that shot. An amazing close-up shot there, James. Obviously right next to the display line, so as I said, if you do go to Finningley, I'm pretty sure this is the little bit where if you go past the airfield or the airport, whatever you want to call it, go to the eastern side, go down the road, and then I think there's this longer lane which is probably on the south side. Martin McCabe, what a sight. Lancaster flanked by the Hurricane and Spitfire to right. That sound, I had to go really quiet so you could hear it. Beautiful. And you know what? Jazzy John was telling us all about it as well. Back in the summertime, hey, the Lancaster, the Canadian Lanc, is obviously not far away from it. He kept telling us all about it. Hey Jazzy, you were making me very jealous as well, I can tell you. So Jazzy, if you've got any videos of that, why not send them across, and hey, we'll feature little tiny bits maybe on Meet the Fans or something like that. I know a lot of folks, they just mainly take photographs, but hey, if you've got any videos, by all means, you can just drop them across. Send me an email, I'll tell you how you can do it. Can you hear the kid in the background? I think he's just coughing up what he's just been eating. Thank you, James. Yes. Well, that's where I popped down a couple of years ago while I was waiting for Heather. But it's certainly a lot more overgrown now. Either that or... either that or James is 20 foot up in the air, as usual, hey? We love him. Yeah, well, we saw that big fly past go by around about 5 minutes ago, so it must be. It was 1993 there, Andrew. Does it pong by the biffer tip? Do you know what? I can't remember. Quick question for James. James, how on earth do you not fall off? I can't believe that shot just then. Wow. Alvaro RC, I think that's how you say your call on here, says hello. Whereabouts in the world are you as well? Hey, don't forget, I've got a brain like a sieve, so sometimes if you're new to all of this, just put, hey, yeah, I'm in Southampton or wherever you are. Thank you very much there, Peter. Peter Colbrooks sending me some information about that Discord malarkey. Okay, so Peter, I'll certainly check that out just a little later, okay? I'm certainly going to get that sorted. Here we go. So then, Gordon, how far away is that jumbo jet? I take it. Oh, it's that sort of time again. Hey, it's staying lighter longer now, isn't it? As well. Look at it. It's nearly 4:30 and it's still light. Well, I can see if they're still on 09, I'll be able to see it coming in. That sound of the Harrier. So let's have a look. What's the jumbo jet? It says cargo logic. Right. Well, I shall certainly keep an eye on that, just for my own benefit. Sorry I can't show you on a live sort of thing. I've got lots of houses in the way, but I can certainly see them coming into land at East Mids. Wouldn't make very good video at all, though. Piotr, huzzah. Okay, my man, we'll see you next time. You never know. Ooh, B-52, rock and roll. And we may be live tomorrow afternoon, okay? We'll keep you posted. Don't forget, make sure you subscribe to Airshow World, and the important bit is hitting the bell icon, okay? If you hit the bell icon, you should get a... what was that? You should get a reminder when we're actually live, okay? So, thank you. Now, if we get enough requests, as soon as we get this Discord sort of thing all sorted up. I may do an extra live sort of feature for you guys, okay? Something different to the what we're doing at the moment, but an opportunity for you to be able to maybe take part. And what I will do, probably show you how to set up using these virtual radar servers, okay? Show you how to make your own and all things like that. So that's maybe something I might do later in the year. Thank you very much there, Richard Staff, saying thank you for a great afternoon's viewing. Yeah, well, James took this video and the bear actually got it all restored and put back together, and that's why we're able to show it for you again. Okay, coming through right now. I'll go quiet. You got the B-52. Wow, look at that. Now that is a bank. Oh, nice one, James. I like that angle. Gets us to see what it's like just there. Aha. He's on his, hey, is that, no, can't be. Martin, don't worry, you can always just watch any of these bits back. I'm not saying watch the whole video, but it'll be actually on the first page of Airshow World, so you can just flick through to the bits you want to see. But we certainly enjoy doing these live streams for you, because it gives us a chance to have a fantastic chat with all you great people over here live on YouTube. YouTube Airshow World, that's where it's at. Currently going out on Facebook as well, so if you'd like to join in with all the chat, please pop along right now to Airshow World at YouTube, and of course we'll put a message in the chat room. We'll give you a good old mention. Hey, is anybody else knocking on my door? If you want to join the Facebook group, which is called Airshow World fan page, pop over right now, and I'll tell you what, we'll let you straight in. It's called Airshow World fan page. Just do a search for it. just turning over the top. This is like what I'm talking about now is actually happening right now, not the video you're looking at, but on the virtual radar server, going over the top of one of our very good friends who's on here right now. Looks like it's going over the top of his house, so let's have a look. Oh yes. So GB, you should be able to see that right now. And with a bit of luck, I'll be able to look out of my window and we should see it. So yeah, in other words, what we're talking about is this jumbo jet going into the land at East Mids Airport right now. How do we know that? Because we're just watching this right now on the virtual radar server, which is an actual program that I run from my computer. And I share it to places like 360 Radar and all sorts of other good places. That's why you get lots. You can see the aircraft actually on the ground at East Mids Airport because, as you know, I'm right next to East Mids Airport. So that's how you get to see them taxiing. So as soon as we get this Discord server all sorted out, and if I get enough requests, I'll show you how to make your own virtual radar server. Dead easy to do. And also show you all the little tricks of the actual program that a lot of people don't know about. And the question is, why would you make your own when you can look at it on ADSB and all the rest of them? Well, the simple reason is because you can manipulate it to your own specification, okay? I won't go into too much detail on this, but hey, if I get enough requests, I'll show you how it's all done. So, looking out of the window right now at East Mids Airport, yes, I can confirm that Boeing 747 jumbo jet just coming into land right now. Looking very nice as well. All the lights ablaze. Beautiful sky in the background with the sun that's recently set. So, you know, I've got a bit of a thing for sunsets. Oh, yes, looking very nice. Just trying to wind you up, that's all, but looking very, very good. Oh, there we go, just about to touch down. Okay, Richard, I will certainly try to sort that out in the very near future, okay? I'll get this Discord all sorted out and so if I get enough requests about how to make your own virtual radar server, I'll probably do a live thing for it, okay? So you can always drop me an email to let me know if you're interested. I'll give you the email address right after this tornado display. Good question there. Kevin Henry VIII says, are swimming baths open in the lockdown? Absolutely, yeah. Too right, they're open. Well, as long as it's outdoors. Absolutely, Alison. That's what I was referring to. Yeah. In the sea, bit cold for it, though, at the moment, isn't it? What setting would you use? Well, I'm sure Morris or somebody else will be able to answer that question. Hey, if Heather was here, she'll tell you what to use. But, yeah, to make the props. I know what you're saying. Phoebe's on her way home. We're running out of batteries. Thank you for joining us again there, Phoebe. Say hi to Pepper for me. Pepper, that's it. You ought to get another cat and call it Salt. There you go, that's a good excuse, isn't it, eh? Get two cats, Salt and Pepper. Julie rightly says, of course, yes, I've got video tutorials about making your own virtual radar server, but I'd really like to do this live, so on a Discord, so that if anybody's got any problems, I can sort it out. Well, try anyway. Too right, Richard. That was a good old tune, wasn't it, eh? Push it! Oh. Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper's here. And we're in effect. Hey, what year was that? Must have been about 1987. Here we go. More noise! you'd called it Stu Bear. Hey, that's my name, Stu Bear. Mark, you're absolutely right. I certainly used to play that song quite a lot. Trying to think where I was in those days. Let me think, hold on. But it used to be a place called Colville Tiffany's. And yes, of course, the Travellers as well. But I think when that song was a hit, it was called Central Park. So yes, certainly used to play that one there a lot at that nightclub. Central Park in Colville. Wow. They were the days. Colville Tiffany's, yep. But what was it called before Colville Tiffany's? I bet Mark's not old enough to know that answer to that question. Neither am I. It was my dad who used to tell me about it. He went to see somebody called Susan Morn there. You know, she did Bobby's Girl. Well, he used to tell me about it anyway. Absolutely, that's where it was. It was before the Emporium. Before the Emporium, it was called Central Park. Before that, it was called Benson's. Before that, Tiffany's. And are you ready for it? It was called the Grand back in the day. The most fantastic dance floor they had there. It had the real old-fashioned type of dance floor. You know, the spongy type of dance floor. So when the night was really rocking, you know, and because they had sort of springs underneath the dance floor, one of those old-fashioned types. And apparently, so my dad says, back in the 1960s, Susan Morn days and all of that, you know, they had to ban them from playing Glad All Over and Dave Clark 5 records because the place used to... It'd be like being on a ship. To get towards the end of this particular air show, which is Finningley. It's the actual air show part, okay? We've got part 2, but I tell you what, we've been live for nearly 4 hours. I can't believe it. So I tell you what, I shall do part 2 tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. An aircraft, the Canberra, beautiful. So make sure you join us tomorrow at 1 PM sharp, okay? Be great to have your company. Coconut tea and all of that at the ready. Popcorn, whatever you do, okay? because we can't go much longer because, hey, Sleepy Spider, he's got to get to bed. He's in Australia, Western Australia, so... So to everybody, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon, and if you've been on Facebook, thank you very much as well. Quick mention about Facebook before we actually disappear. Don't forget, there's that fantastic group that's been set up by the Airshow World fans. Much appreciated, gang. Thank you very much. It's called Airshow World Fan Page. If you'd like to join that, please do. And while we're got the computers going, I'll let you in right away if you'd like to join. So thank you. But we're just about to go, so don't forget, 1 PM tomorrow afternoon, we'll be live with you, and we'll do part 2 of this Finningley 1993, and any other little bits and bobs we can get out of the archives of Airshow World, and there's a lot to go through. We'll wipe the dust off them. Meanwhile, James is busily going through all those tapes, trying to find the next part of Boscombe Down from 1992, which we featured earlier. So that just about wraps it up. So don't forget, part 2 will be tomorrow from Finningley, and as I said, a few other bits and bobs as well. So hey, if you're still with us over there on Facebook, thank you very much for joining us. We're going to leave you right now on Facebook, so we'll see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock, 1 PM UK time. Meanwhile, back over on YouTube, let's just double check that's gone. Okay, yes, you're still with us on YouTube, are you? What are you like? Hey, I don't know. Right, what should we do for you? Just before, as a quick bonus, let's have a look what bonus we've got for you. Let's try this. Go for it. Move it along.
Clear to land, Shadow 95. Well, if he doesn't make this south, we'll tag him on to the end of the KC-135 to bring him in behind, also at Charlie Town. Pick up the E6 after the KC-135.
And to vacate, and then you'll be pulling up behind the KC-135, you can see there.
It certainly was. You were just watching RAF Finningley Airshow. That was part 1. Part 2, we will get to work on. Well, actually, it's all ready to play, but hey, I'm just about out of time.
First on your left.
You can probably hear a bit of growling. It's the bear's stomach. So, excuse me. So, having a quick look at 2011, the Royal International Air Tattoo. I think this was the Wednesday of the arrival day. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, was it last Monday or Tuesday? Last Tuesday, we did this feature that we do normally on a Monday, and what it's called the live from the edit room, the DVD show. We do that every Monday, and it's an opportunity to show you some of the DVDs that we've got actually on offer at the moment. Okay, so if you'd like to know more info about the DVDs, if you'd like to purchase one to help Airshow World, that's what you'll be doing. Okay, just drop me an email. The email address is airshowworld1@gmail.com, and this is one of the very DVDs. Okay, I'm playing it direct from the Blu-ray at the moment, so the quality on Blu-ray is even better. Okay, so it's on DVD or Blu-ray. I think it's a 3 DVD set or 2, whatever. And our very own Kirk Ferrari is a very big fan of these, and so is Peter Colebrook. So thank you guys. Okay, that just about wraps things up. That's your bit of bonus. a Brucey bonus, as they call it. So, Morris, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon and with your fantastic knowledge. Also, our other fantastic expert, that's John Robinson. We certainly hope to get Morris on live on the audio in a couple of weeks' time, or as soon as I can get that sorted out. And hey, you never know, we may even be able to tempt our very own John Robinson as well. Hey, how about it, John? You never know, we might get Julie on live as well. Who knows? These are the sort of things we want to try to do, try to involve you guys, okay? That's what Airshow World's about. It's about getting you guys involved. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to do for you. You guys, what I want you to do is just to keep on sharing the word about Airshow World, okay? Because keep on sharing the videos, keep joining us in the live chat room, and thank you very much. Quick message coming in from John Davison saying thanks. That's all right, it's an absolute pleasure to everybody. Too many people to go through the chat room at the moment with, but I'm sure I mentioned you all at some point throughout the show. It's been a marathon show, just coming up to 4 hours. I can't believe it. I'm going to go for a lie down. I think I need it after this. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. We'll catch you tomorrow, 1 p.m. sharp, okay? Be in the chat room nice and early, okay? And so you all settle down with those cups of teas and all the rest of it. Okay, we'll catch you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Thank you very much. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your Tuesday evening. You take care. Bye now.